to explain what your podcast is about?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's basically just a love relationship sex podcast. But since I work in porn, we started off with like more intense subjects like anal and squirting. But as we go on, we're going to also basically just talk about everything that involves being a young-ish person, dating, love, what it's like now, butt fucking.
So do you guys also like do like it's like a educational thing? You educate people about what is what and how to do it better or easier?
Yes.
Exactly. And I'm not in porn, as you know. I'm a law student.
Yeah, I'm like, what do you do? Tell me more. What is love? Someone said, I don't know.
Me neither.
We shouldn't be doing this podcast. We don't even know what it is.
I don't know her. But I'm a law student, and I work in human trafficking with like survivors of human trafficking and sex work, and kind of the intersection of the two. So me and Ivy are best friends, and we like go through a lot of the same stuff. My LSAT score 173.
Your sassy face.
Yeah, she was like, oh. She's like, how dare you ask that?
Excuse me.
What's yours?
What's yours?
Alors, pour ceux qui comprennent pas l'anglais, je vous explique. Donc, elles ont commencé un podcast où elles parlent un petit peu de tout, de sexe, mais aussi de relations. Et elles aident les gens aussi à comprendre certaines choses. Par exemple, comment faire de l'anal, pourquoi faire de l'anal, et prendre du plaisir avec tout ça, tout ça. Gidget aussi, elle est étudiante pour être avocate et elle travaille aussi dans une organisation qui s'occupe de tout ce qui est trafic humain en fait, d'humains. Donc, so human trafficking. Sorry, I'm trying to understand the translation in what is it like people that
are forced
into like sex work or things
or labor, like
labor.
Because it's also a lot of people who are brought to the United States and then told like, oh, I'll help you become a citizen if you work for me for free. And then they're here and they don't have anyone, no support system, and they're just at a house like doing, you
like
know,
slavery stuff.
It's basically, it's slavery.
Right, so it's not limited to sexual.
It's not just sex trafficking, also like labor trafficking.
Donc c'est non seulement des gens qui exploitent d'autres personnes et leur font avoir des rapports sexuels, par exemple, mais les force à le faire dans le sens où, toi, par exemple, le macro qui force une meuf à faire la pute, mais aussi ça peut être des gens qui amènent d'autres personnes, d'autres pays en leur promettant des choses. En échange, ils doivent travailler gratuitement et en général, ces choses-là n'arrivent jamais de toute façon. How did you guys decide to do a podcast together?
One night on my living room floor, we were really drunk. And
after drinking a lot of Luigi Rosé.
Casa Luigi.
Luigi.
We're not sponsored by them, so we probably shouldn't
like
be.
Wait, so you guys were drunk and naked?
We were actually in lingerie. I mean, maybe I was topless.
We were both topless.
Okay. Oh yeah. Okay, it was in the wee hours, and she was like,
I didn't get the text message. Just saying.
It was girls' night. That's how all girls' night end up.
Yeah.
But Gidget was like, what do you like? What would you be doing if you could be doing anything right now? And I was like, weirdly enough, I've been thinking about doing this podcast forever. I've always wanted to do it. I just feel like I've been through so much in my life that I feel like I could share these experiences that will be helpful for, I mean, anyone really. So just like a few days after that, she was like, were you serious about that podcast thing? And I was like, yeah. And we had our first little meeting like a week after that and started setting it up. Just like that. But I've been sitting on the idea for years.
And me too.
She just like...
So I had wanted to do one too, and then it just like, it seems hard to do it alone, and I think it's also just an interesting concept that we're like friends and we just can come at topics like whether it's abortion or censorship or whatever, or even ghosting and dating, whatever, from different points of view, like you being a professional, you know, in your industry and me in mine, so we thought it would bring for us
it's more of like an educated point of view, because there are some like sex and love podcasts out there that are run by women, but they're just, it's like...
It's more theory than...
It's like a lot of anecdotes, and it's all... There's no, like, actual education or experience. It's just like, oh, yeah, I sexted once. And it's like, okay, well, she was also a dancer with me at Jumbo, so she also knows what it's like to be a sex worker of, you know, variety of. And so, I don't know. I just think it'd be fun and educational and relatable, because we're both so fucking goofy, too. I think we can't take ourselves very seriously.
Good.
Yeah.
Let me translate all that.
Oh, sorry.
Non, it's okay. Donc un soir, elles passaient la soirée ensemble et elles avaient un petit peu trop bu. Elles étaient à moitié à poil, toutes les deux, allongées au sol. Et elles ont commencé à discuter. Et Gidget a dit à Ivy, qu'est-ce que tu aimerais faire que tu fais pas encore? Et Ivy lui a dit, écoute, ça fait un moment que je pensais faire un podcast, mais je l'ai jamais fait. Et Gidget pensait, moi aussi, ça m'aurait intéressé. Le lendemain, Gidget la rappelle, lui dit, écoute, si tu étais sérieuse avec ça, pourquoi on ne le fait pas? Et elles se sont dit, d'accord, pourquoi pas? Et elles ont commencé. The first one was released 3 weeks ago, right?
Mm-hmm. We have 3 episodes out.
Yeah.
Et elles ont déjà 3 épisodes qui sont sortis. Encore une fois, ça s'appelle le Slut Shame 10 podcast. Aussi, pour elles veulent pas faire un podcast comme certains autres où en fait c'est juste des gens qui racontent leurs histoires. Hein, l'autre jour j'ai sexté avec un mec. Elles veulent que ce soit quelque chose où elles peuvent aider et donner des conseils, étant donné qu'elle elle est actrice porno et qu'elle a quand même beaucoup d'expérience dans le monde du sexe, mais qu'elle est aussi étudiante pour devenir avocate, mais aussi qu'elle a été strippeuse à une époque, donc toutes les deux.
Sorry.
Donc toutes les deux.
Do I have a sex tape?
Do you have a sex tape?
I do, but
He's watching it every day.
I don't know that they're public.
My bad. I put them out there. Sorry, I wasn't supposed to.
The irony is that someone DM'd her like, you do sex with Manuel, and she's like, I do. So, you know, like they're trying to tell her they want her to.
Yeah.
Because we became friends on Instagram. So if I friend someone on Instagram, I had sex with her, right?
Yeah, I mean,
because
I think it was
9
a
times out of
suggestion.
10.
They were
Oh.
It was a suggestion.
It just was like a translation.
that might have been my fake account. That might have been my fake account saying like, no, but for real though, like have sex with Manuel. Make a video. Shit.
Do first prawn with Manuel. They always spell porn.
Prawn? Well, yeah, because a lot of, like for example, a lot of chats, if you write porn in it, the word is banned, so it wouldn't work.
Right.
So they write.
Prawn a word? Not prawn like shrimp. Prawn like
No, it's
P-R-O-N.
prawn. It's like to write porn.
P-R-O-N.
Because if they switch the letters, the word
won't
doesn't
work
get
at all.
banned.
Yeah.
But you
Oh, so they're
still
beating
understand.
the system.
Very
Which is
sneaky.
terrible.
Sneaky sneaks.
Very sneaky.
Have you say hi to Russia?
Hi, Russia. Russia?
Well, yeah, someone from Russia, I guess.
Hi, Russia.
Hey, Daddy.
Hey.
It
So,
says up on
Prawn.
so how
Oh, so
Where-
porn is better with a 0. I think that's better than prawn.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
Where can people find your podcasts?
You can find it on iTunes, the podcast app. You can also find it on Google Play. Soon it will be up on Spotify and YouTube as well. And then you can also find us on slutshamethis.podbean.com, and you can listen to everything
Do
on
you want to
there.
write it on the chat? You can write it on the chat if you want.
Oh,
You
sure.
write it, or whoever.
You have short nails.
I want to make
you be the...
sure that I'm right.
Before you like
That's the-
directly plug it.
That's the...
And they can also follow us on social.
Yeah, we're gonna find your socials. Est-ce que j'ai des modos qui sont là ce soir?
like that.
Thank you. Si j'ai des modos, on va mettre vos réseaux sociaux. My moderators are gonna get your social media and we'll spam them.
Perfect.
Um,
Spam them.
How are I've seen some of the reactions on your podcast. Everything is really positive and fun.
People like
Yeah,
it.
it's been really fun to especially hear from like a lot of female acquaintances that I don't really keep in close contact with that are loving it. Like they're reaching out. I haven't talked to them in forever and they're just like, holy shit, the anal episode made me laugh so much, but also now I'm like not as scared to try it.
Yeah.
And
Sam, I want to try anal.
You're interested.
I mean, recommend. 10 out of 10 recommend. Boys like anal too.
Yeah, some of them do.
Yeah.
A pegging one.
So I've heard.
A little pegging here and there never hurt anybody.
So I have a good news and I have a really bad news.
Mm-hmm.
So the good news is that Wednesday episode's gonna be with me, right?
What? Yeah.
It's the good news. Wednesday, mercredi, l'épisode de Solange M10, ça sera avec moi. The bad news is, it's never gonna be a better guest. Sorry.
I know.
It's
Sorry.
true.
You really were such a great interview. You tell everyone how to make love like a male porn star, which is...
Yeah. Well, I don't like this. Not like a male porn star. Like a man should do.
Like men should do.
But that's a catchy title. We want people to...
Oh, in French we call that putaclic. Like it's like a click prostitute.
Clickbait.
It's like
it's
clickbait.
Exactly.
So.
Because there's Jenna Jameson had the really famous book, How to Make Love Like a Porn Star.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we were kind of referencing that, but
That someone else's wrote.
we clearly had you on the show because we want guys to generally be able to fuck good.
Better.
Be better.
You know, it's cool because like a lot of the thing I do on my stream, it's giving a lot of advice also to guys, and
Okay.
you know, and
Are you giving sex advice?
yeah, a lot of sex advice too,
Cool.
and you know, a lot of them have this idea that first of all, a lot of them they ask me like, well, how do you make a girl come? And I try to explain to them,
It's not.
not
One
every
size
woman
fits
is the
all.
same.
Yeah.
Like some girls you're gonna do things that are gonna turn them on and make them come. Others it's gonna like actually turn them off and
They
not
hate
feel
it.
great, you know.
Yeah.
And it's not like you can have just one way to make women come. There's so many ways. What's your best advice to men that wanna have great sex with women?
To pay attention and listen to the woman.
You scared the shit out of me.
Why?
I thought you were about to say
pay.
to pay.
Oh, damn.
Oh, to pay.
To pay.
The more you pay, the better sex. Attention. The more you pay attention.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
That is the opposite.
That's the opposite.
Yes.
Pay
It's the
attention.
opposite.
Pay
way.
attention.
Listen, like, see what, pay attention to the signs, or if someone's saying that they like it or not, and just, like, listen to your partner.
That's exactly what I tell them.
Yeah. It's not that.
It's kind of like ridiculous and monotonous to think like you have to sit there and have like a conversation before sex, you know,
Yeah.
like especially in your real life.
Yeah,
On
yeah.
porn, I get it, but it's like use your intuition and like just
try little things, not too crazy, and then see where it takes. If the girl's into it, then go
you'll
further.
know.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
you'll know.
And you'll know when they don't like it.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, you
Like-
just have to pay attention.
Yeah.
What
Truly.
what does a man has to do to pick you up?
To pick me up.
Yeah, like
Lift heavy.
Use both hands.
that's why I've been working out.
Like to get my attention.
Yeah, like let's say you out with your friends. What does a guy has to do?
It's a tough one because I feel like so oftentimes when I'm out with my friends, I don't want to even
Oh.
be bothered.
Mhm.
But
So when is the right time?
when is the right time?
I don't know. For me, I always make, like, I've only ever dated people I've known. So for me, it's really
Oh.
about, like,
Yeah.
friendship. Like, if you're in, I care that someone's interested in my opinions and my personality and my sense of humor, not just, like, thinks I'm
The
hot.
sense of humor
Uh-huh.
thing is
You know,
mega.
I see.
It's like I want to get to know someone, and then
So it is possible to be friend with a person and then transform that into a relationship.
yeah,
That's a
Right.
question that comes a lot. A lot of people tell me like how I'm really good friend with this girl and I'm into her, but I don't know. I'm afraid to lose the friendship.
yeah.
What do you recommend?
I think it's the same thing. Just pay attention to the signs. Like, be like, do you want, if you work together, whatever, say, do you want to go to happy hour and, get a drink and see how it goes, and just
Is happy
Compliments.
hours a code for anal sex?
Yes.
Because that would be like my happy hour.
Yeah.
Happy hour, happy holes.
Exactly.
But also, if you're at the point where you like are crushing on a friend so hard that you almost like can't just be friends with them, I think it's good that you just say something, because I feel like sitting around and waiting and hoping is like so tired. Like, just be honest and be upfront, be assertive.
Totally.
And if she's not into you, that's like not anyone's fault. You just need to move on.
Exactly.
I don't think usually it'll end a friendship, because it's
It
like,
can make it weird
it
temporarily.
can make it
weird
weird for a bit. Like, I've had experiences where stuff happened with friends, and then it was like weird for the next couple times we saw each other, and then it was like,
and you move past it and you
we're
get back
friends.
into the group.
Yeah.
So we'll want to hang out together, and we liked hanging out together when we weren't having sex, so we'll like it again, you know.
Yeah.
So
I think the drama of like keeping it to yourself, and it's like, oh, I'm in love with my friend. Like, just spare yourself and the person that, and just be honest and tell them you're feeling them before it gets like so dramatic, and then you can know how to navigate it from there. Because then if they're not interested, you can move on and continue the friendship, and if they are, then maybe you'll fall in love.
And you know you already have so much in common, so from this time.
Exactly. I've always kind of like gotten crushes on people that I'm like around, because it is like that
same.
chemistry and sense of humor and all, you know, personality is everything, truly.
Yeah.
Merci, Ejnaja. It's so funny because I saw a guy who's like, where did you get those posters? And I'm like, I have like 2 super hot girls on stream with me, and you ask me about the posters. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with
Here
you?
we go. Can you see it? All right. Sorry, I was blocking the view.
That's funny. Someone is asking why when I Google Gidget, I have pictures of midgets.
Oh, funny.
It's because
It's
it used
a
to be
portmanteau.
a porn star named Gidget that was actually
a
a little
midget?
person. Yeah.
Oh, she's on Little Women LA or
Oh, really?
whatever,
Because she
yeah.
used to go with that name.
She
that
was
name.
Gidget the Midget.
Yeah, Gidget
That's
the
why
Midget.
my Instagram is Gidget the Fidget, and it's a play on.
It's a play on
It's a
words.
play on
Yeah.
that. But
I
because
never
Gidget
knew
was
that.
a portmanteau for like or portmanteau, how do you say? For girl midget, because it was like a movie with Sandra Dee about like a short little blonde girl in Malibu.
Oh.
So, yeah.
I never realized that was the reference.
Yeah.
I didn't really know what it was from. I just.
Do you
went with
wanna? I don't know if my moderators actually know your Instagram. Do you guys wanna type your social media on the chat?
Yeah,
Because
my-
Sure.
I know my mods, but I don't know if my mods are here. Ouais. Sweezy, t'as les réseaux sociaux de Ivy et
Don't tell
and
me that I was sweaty
and
now I feel
Gidget
very
if you want.
insecure.
No, you're not.
My back is like.
Do you want me to
really
type it?
wet, But
Oh.
I'm like, how does he know?
Yeah, if you want to type your.
My I don't have Instagram right now.
Oh yeah,
I keep
again?
Keep getting deleted, yeah.
Because you keep post. Oh, it's true.
I don't post crazy stuff.
Voilà, ça c'est
Voilà.
son Instagram, Gidget the Fidget. Donnez des follow. Also, do you want to type the? Yeah, I was about to say. Aussi sur Instagram.
The Twitter is right though for me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Again. Yeah. Et voilà
you wanna do yours?
l'Instagram du podcast si vous voulez avoir des nouvelles. Slut Shame 10. Et,
XXX for Twitter. Yeah.
et ça, c'est le Twitter de Ivy.
Yeah. Thank you.
Parfait.
Did you put yours?
I did.
Okay.
It's fine.
You guys are so cute.
We like being here.
I was when I did the podcast, I was like,
Really?
yeah.
You're nervous?
No, I was a little shy.
It was so
nervous.
fun.
You were so
Fun.
great. You're so funny, and you have so much good advice to offer. And you're
Sometimes.
so sweet.
Sometimes.
I've seen a real sassy Manuel before.
I
Really?
haven't,
When?
Yeah, on set, and you get grumpy with your
With my crew?
with your crew. I'm always like,
yeah.
"Ooh."
Listen, I'm
Do you
a...
get grumpy?
You flip the bitch switch, as I like
Well,
to go.
dude,
Scorpio.
well,
He
well,
does
yeah.
definitely.
Well,
flip
here's the
bitch
thing.
switch.
I work with pretty much the same people for the last
Uh-huh.
at least 15, 17 years, right? Same crew. I think that by now, they should know what I want.
Mm-hmm.
I shouldn't have to tell them anymore. I shouldn't, you know.
Yeah.
Same thing with the job I do. I know what I know.
What? You know?
Yeah, I know.
You're an expert?
Uh,
a sexpert?
Are you a sex
kind
expert?
of.
Oh, get out of here!
Kind
Did you
of.
just have that on deck?
Oh
You
yeah.
dork.
Anytime.
Well,
Anytime I want. Anytime.
Do that again. Do.
Weird flex, but
Now
okay.
show
It's a weird flex.
What
Let me do the shoulders a little bit too.
I hate you.
Now show it what it is.
What is it? What
Oh, it's only my 6th AVN Performer of the Year award.
Oh wow.
Yeah, you know, I won it
You're so
6 times, you know.
No big
It's
deal.
not like anyone else ever got it
Like,
6
wait,
times.
Someone said weird flex, but okay.
I saw that.
Super weird flex. What do you mean weird flex?
I
If there is
said that.
if there is one
It was my
flex,
joke.
if there is a flex that's okay for a man to do,
I think-
is this. I'm the best fucker in the world.
Can I feel it?
Of
course.
Oh,
what? I know, it's heavy.
It's so heavy.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, the cross you bear.
I know. It's
I
not.
can't hold it
It ain't
anymore. I
easy.
can't hold it
I know.
anymore.
See, for me, it's easy. Because,
It didn't belong to me. It's like the
Yeah.
sword and the stone.
I know it didn't. So for him, it's light.
that's from lifting all the bitches.
Yeah, that's how you pick me up.
Yeah.
One hand. That's how you pick up a woman.
Merci, Raccoon.
Go full circle.
Oh my god.
Merci, Raccoon.
That killed me. That was
That was
Oh
so
my
funny.
god.
you're great.
Oh. Stop it, you're touching me online. Look, I'm getting all red. I'm like,
Holy shit.
Should I leave?
no, you gotta watch. It will make you watch.
Don't tempt me with a good time.
Whoa. Deal. Okay, we're gonna turn off the stream now. Bye, everyone. No.
Just give her a magic wand.
Yeah,
Good to go.
Not the portable one.
No, plug-ins only. The extra strength.
I need that extra strength.
Hey, talking about that, what are, like, explain what's a magic wand to everyone.
It's a vibrator.
It's a vibrator that looks like a big, ugly microphone.
Wait, are you talking about those back massagers?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you think anyone ever bought that to massage their back?
Fuck no. Maybe like some like stupid white
Maybe like
guy.
old man.
Yeah.
Right?
And
Like,
he's,
I'm
he's
so-
always like to his wife, "Where's my back massager?"
Right.
She's like, "I don't know.
Right.
I haven't seen it."
Because I have a back massager, but it's like the new one, the strong one with the thing that goes like boop, 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 boop. It taps. It doesn't vibrate. It really
But the handle, I'm
How
sure
is
does.
that?
it's too strong.
The
hand-
handle of it?
Yeah,
Too strong?
like the
We're
way it
like,
moves.
let me
We're like, we would like to see that.
No, but no, trust me. Like
No, trust
it's
me.
not a. Yeah, I tried it. No, but it's just like it's not something that vibrates. It taps, so it wouldn't
No,
feel
but
good.
the handle. You know what I'm saying? Like you know where you hold it
I know,
from.
but the handle, it's like a big metal.
So where do you hold it from?
Yeah, but it doesn't like it.
The only
it would-
reason I'm asking is because when I first masturbated with the vibrator, it was with one of my parents'
Oh.
massagers. But
Oh.
it was like a legit, like, you hold the handle,
Same.
and it's like,
That's
like,
how
but
I
I
first
was
masturbated.
using the handle on my pussy.
Oh, because this is like a screwdriver type thing, and like it wouldn't probably feel good.
I don't try.
I
I only
would-
do.
I would like to see it.
I would like to see it.
Wow,
Yeah.
Back massages. It sounds great.
it's really good. It helps
Wow.
me a lot, and I do it for my legs too.
I mean, yeah, you
They say you guys are so hot.
oh,
Oh, thank you.
thanks.
Knut, I know why you left. I would leave too. No, Knut, no, seriously. Like this discussion was upsetting me so much to the point that everyone was like, oh, I think we should do this. I think we should do that. And I was about to insult everyone on that podcast, so I rather leave. I was part of a podcast earlier, and then they
Like
started
today or like earlier
today,
in the
earlier
oh.
today,
Oh, okay.
and they started talking about the gun laws and
Mm.
everyone had their opinions. Well, it should be like this. I'm like, and I was listening, and the more I listened to those people, the crazier I got, and so I told them, "Hey, get me out. I want out," because
Yeah.
I knew that I was on the tipping point to like just started
Lose
like insulting those people, and I needed to go.
You weren't gonna play nice.
That's good.
That's really good that you know that you know when to back out of something as opposed to making.
Yeah, I couldn't take it. I couldn't take it anymore.
I'm working on that.
Politics
I'm
are tough.
And I'm usually bad at this in real life. I'm bad, but because it was a stream, it was easier to. Merci beaucoup.
All right, because you could literally just be like, and boop.
Yeah.
And it's over.
Yeah, exactly.
And also, like, you're never in an argument. You have to realize you're never gonna change someone's mind once you're at the point of arguing.
True.
That's
Exactly.
something I'm trying to learn, that it's just like it's not worth me getting so riled up, because once the tempers are going, you're not gonna change someone's opinion. You know.
It's just, they all had their opinions, but none of them thought about talking about the families of the people that just died. You know, like oh, I think it should be. Let me shut the fuck up. Anyway.
Oof. I mean,
merci Robert.
We're gonna talk about the memes. So like the one silver lining is the feral hog memes.
Oh, the feral hog memes.
Have you guys seen the feral hog memes?
Do you want to talk about it? Let's talk about
Would you like to talk about the feral hog memes?
Have you guys seen the
loves
feral?
them.
Have you guys seen the feral hog memes? I mean, everything is so depressing, and
It is.
so when there's just something so stupid like this guy's tweet, and everyone just ripped it up, but like in this funny, trollish manner. It was killing me. That's like I don't not take it seriously, but there was just like this like burst of internet genius of everyone just fucking with the blonde lady. This guy, the blonde lady, this guy that had to protect his children from 30 to 50.
But it's funny, but it's also, it shows like how like divisive everything is right now, because there actually is a feral hog problem in the middle of the country.
Yeah.
And people don't know. So it's like, it's like it causes more divide between people who are like, no, you don't understand, are feral hogs.
There was a clip of a bunch of feral hogs running through a neighborhood, and I was like, oh, this happens.
It literally, and to us that's like so ridiculous, but it's like, no, to some people they're like, no, really, how am I going to deal with that without my AK-47?
Without my AK.
I mean, that's
but the funny part was that the specific, like this, every 3 to 5 minutes, the 30 to 50. I'm like, okay, this is so specific.
That was so funny. The 3 to 5 minutes, 30 to 50, and then it was 3 and 5 and 3 and 5.
Yeah,
it was just like poetic. Anarchy, Gidget.
Specific. Anarchy, Gidget, and archery.
And archery?
Oh,
I think he meant archery.
Archery.
Oh.
Do you participate in archery?
I did it once, but
he's like, and I know about it.
Apparently I have a sex tape. I do archery and learning a lot about myself.
Oh my god, great. I mean, the more you know.
Like, I'm to mass talk to my ex-boyfriends.
Sorry, I'm coming back on the podcast. What are the next, things you guys gonna talk about? Or guests?
We don't have any guests lined up right now, because I think we want to make it so that it's not every week a new guest.
Because you had Joanna and now you're gonna have me. So,
and so we're gonna do, I think, probably 2 or 3 that are just us. We were gonna talk about thirst trapping.
Yes.
The what?
Thirst trapping.
Oh wait, thirst. What's
thirst trapping?
I don't know what that is.
It's when I post a really hot photo of myself and then you reply and you're like, damn, I trapped you. It's a thirst trap.
Well, yeah. So like,
Shit, I do that all the time.
I know.
I do that all the time too.
Or for like me, because I'm not, I am a professional, like a civilian, a non-porn performer. Like, it's like taking a really hot photo but pretending it's something else. So it's being like, happy birthday to my friend, and it's like my tits, and it's like super hot. So it's like it's under the guise of it kind of being someone else, or being on vacation and being like loving Bali, but it's like just my ass,
right.
Take me back.
And usually it's to like get some sort of attention or a specific type of attention, and like a lot of people will. Like I have my close friend stories, which really is just like a bunch of guys that I'm interested in, that I'm like, I'll post slutty things. It's like
my best friends. It's my best friends, and I'm like, guys,
it's my friends, and then it's like a rotating thing of guys who want to DM me. So then I'll like post something.
I'll post straight up like nipples out on the close friends.
Yeah,
and if someone reports me, I only have like 20, so I'm like, I'll find
Yeah.
kicking ass and taking names.
Like the same way I like, how do you call that? Like the post trap? Like
Thirst trap.
Thirst trap. The same way I thirst trapped you with those Crocs.
Yes, you.
What's
Dude.
that Crocs thing? I feel really left
I
out.
posted Crocs. Like a dude that was wearing Crocs and socks, and I was like, "What the fuck?" Right?
And
she was like,
she came to the
"Oh,
rescue.
Crocs are so cool."
I
I'm
was
like,
like,
"What?"
don't be. I didn't say they're so cool. I just said, don't be mean about Crocs. They're very comfortable. They're ergonomic. They're not.
She used to be a salesperson at Crocs.
I'm sponsored by
We're
Crocs.
sponsored-
I'm wearing
what
them
And
right
socks.
now.
What you can't see right now
I'm
is that
wearing
we're
them.
No,
wearing
it
Crocs.
trust me. The
We're
first
all
thing I
wearing
checked
Crocs.
when you showed up is your shoes.
I almost wore them as a joke because I have a
swear,
pair.
I was like, I thought for sure she would show up with the
Oh,
Crocs.
I have a pair in my car. My
Oh.
camo Crocs.
Oh, your camo
Camo
Crocs, so
Crocs
we
are
don't
cool
see
Crocs.
They're a lightweight leisure Croc, so they don't have the back strap, so I keep them in my car in case I need to do some.
it. Years ago,
leisure
years
Crocs.
ago, I took my ex to France, right? Because I was taking my kids and she came with us,
I'm
right?
still stuck on lightweight leisure Croc. Hold on, I just need to like come back from that really fast.
Sorry.
Okay, let's go. All right. Sorry. Like,
So
okay.
I took her to France, and there she hooked up with a dude she knew from years back, right? And then
While she was with you, was that like?
no, we
Oh.
were separated, but we were taking the kids to France, so
Got it,
we
got
got it as
Oh.
a separate couple. We get along. So, and then she hooked up with a dude there, and then came back earlier than she was supposed to come back,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like, what happened? Like, it was, and she's like, no, like I found Crocs under his bed. I couldn't stay. She was like, mm-mm.
And the dick couldn't be that good. I will forgive almost anything for good dick. I'm like, you wear whatever.
And also you have to be, you have to be
wear whatever.
confident to wear a Croc. Like you have to be.
Maybe I like confidence then because I could not.
What if?
Have you?
What
tried
if I
one?
showed up?
No,
to
I don't
set-
want to try one.
What if I
You
showed
don't
up
because
to
you'll
set-
love it, and then
No,
you
I would
love it.
never wear
You'll
Crocs
love it.
ever.
You will love it. The
Listen,
mobility, the traction.
Listen,
You can
let's
do
say
almost
I show up on set and they want me to do a movie and they're like, for this role you have to wear those Crocs. I
What
will
if I showed up wearing Crocs to set?
I would put other shoes at your feet than Crocs.
What if I'm like, I
time
really
see-
want to wear these highfalutin toe tappers?
Well, you can try. I probably won't get hard at all, but
I don't know. I'm next time.
Me.
no, the Crocs. The fact that you would show up to me with Crocs.
Crocs are for real players. They
They
are. You have to be confident to wear a Croc. Like,
It's true.
I love to throw on my Crocs, walk my dog, get a coffee, my
Yeah.
bike shorts and my Crocs. Just a woman about
A
town.
woman about town.
Yeah,
And
because
I-
you know that no one will ever bother you while you're wearing your Crocs.
Yeah, today someone growled at me, but I was wearing my leopard Crocs.
Oh,
So
those-
it also might have
Wait,
been a
wait, wait.
reference.
They're like,
Wait,
Someone
wait,
did, a homeless
wait.
man did.
You don't own a pair of Crocs.
Multiple
Several.
different activities call for
Warrants
different
different
Crocs.
So you
Crocs.
have camos.
My camos.
What
That's
activity
what I
do you
don't
wear
like.
you can't even see. You can't even see the camera.
When I want privacy.
It's like nothing.
but if I'm feeling a little sassy, a little sexy,
You wear the leopard-
I'll put on the leopard. Also, they have the heel strap. So they have the transitional heel strap. That's if you want to make sure they're not going to fly off. Like if you might be doing a fast walk, maybe even a light jog.
Here's the only place I think it would be okay to wear Crocs, okay? If you work in a hospital. Then you're like doing all those,
And you wear your leopard Crocs. in the
that
hospital.
would be
Yeah.
like, you know what? Necessary for this. That's okay.
Sure.
Okay, well, what's your favorable
What the fuck?
shoe choice?
Honestly, I rather bare feet.
Hmm?
Like you mean for myself?
Yeah.
Oh, for myself, I like
Yeah.
sneakers.
Yes, little sneaker boy.
Yeah.
What's the best sneaker of 2019?
Well, it depends what type of shoes you want. Like for example, when I play basketball, I wear a pair of LeBrons. I don't know if they're here. No, they're not.
Do they make you play like LeBron?
Huh?
Do they make you play like LeBron?
No. No.
No.
No, but they feel my feet are wide, so like I need wider shoes than the Kobe's, for example. And that's good. I like running shoes because they're super light too, and comfortable. comfortable. But yeah, you know, I just not Crocs.
Yeah. Well, you know, to each their own. Live and let croc.
Yeah, rock or croc. Rock or croc.
Wait, no, you had to work at Crocs before. Like, you know way too much about Crocs.
I'm good at like,
Rock a croc.
I came up with the name Manuel endowed for you. That was a good name, right? I'm good at coming up with names.
She's good at thinking on her.
Manuel endowed. Why did I think about this before?
I know. You've got the wrong team working
Why?
for you.
If I knew you before, I would have never been named Ferrara, but endowed.
Yeah.
Manuel endowed, yeah.
That would be so funny.
Manuel, I'll try anything once.
Yeah. Wait, what?
Does it even work?
Well, I'll try anything once.
Oh.
Well, comma. Fuck you guys.
If you have to explain.
It needs to be well, something with the word well.
Yeah, well.
Well, but the way she says like.
As all.
Well.
Well, you would say
I'll
that.
try anything.
Well, I'm gonna have a sandwich. Manuel, I'm gonna have a sandwich.
It's exactly. Man, well, maybe I hate
Well, then you can put this. Then you can put this in front of everything because you can say well in front of anything, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's truly a choose your own adventure.
Manuel, I'm gonna go.
Wow. That's the worst. Manuel, I'm gonna go.
I'll see myself out.
Shit. Do you want to write all the social media that you guys have again?
Sure.
Hold on, I'm gonna do this very quickly, and you can just write it here. Oh, okay. Oh, merci Sweezy. Sweezy's putting everything.
Ah, okay.
Thanks.
Vous pouvez suivre tout le monde. Vous pouvez les suivre sur les réseaux. N'hésitez pas. Le Slut Shame This podcast. Foncez. We're gonna host this person. Her name is Kylias. She's really awesome. She does a lot of like science stream,
Cool.
like stars things and space shit. She knows so much, and she's really cool. And she's an amazing streamer.
Cool. Oh, we're gonna meet her right now?
No.
Oh.
I'm sending these people
To there.
Oh, to
to
her.
her.
Got
to
it.
her
Awesome.
stream.
God damn it!
What?
She has the best laugh.
I've never gotten more comments about my laugh since I started the podcast.
Well, that's good. People love it. I love it. I think it's super hot.
Bye, guys.
You think it's hot?
I think it's hot. Like it's cute
do too. It's
and
so
hot.
cute.
It's super hot.
It's a fun drinking game too. Like how.
Oh yeah, my ex was like, "I'm gonna drink every time you snort on the
snort.
podcast."
He probably got
Wasted.
Wait.
shit.
Little depends on what you were drinking. But
Yeah.
Shit.
hopefully, it wasn't taking shots per snort.
Yeah. That would be.
Just a little sippy sip.
That would be alcohol poisoning.
Right.
I'm like,
Merci à tous. Thank you so much for coming on the
Thank you
show.
for having us.
N'hésitez
So
pas,
fun.
on a une chaîne YouTube, ManuelFerraraTV. Follow tous les réseaux sociaux. Follow all the social medias, please. They're really cool. And follow the Slut Shame This podcast. Go check it out. It's really cool. It's really fun. And it brings...
And if you like it, please subscribe, rate, and review it.
Yeah.
'Cause
Yes.
that helps us a lot.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Subscribe, rate and reviews. Et je vous envoie tous chez Skylias. Restez polis, c'est Skylias. C'est une meuf qui parle beaucoup de science. Elle est super gentille, elle est super jolie. Merci à tous d'être passés. Je vous embrasse les gars. Salut!